Happy New Year! New Year, new you. This is the Fawns coming to you from A Farms. Join with me, as you know, I am Sam the Car Guy. Join with us is Justinian the Great.
It's a new year, but I still smell shit.
We're starting the new year off right with rain. So there's a 24 slot backpack at Pierre's. I think it's 1,000 or 10,000 coins to buy it. We don't really have to water the crops because it's raining, so we'll go in the town and kind of look around a little bit because nothing really opens until 9.
All right. So,
Now,
and you've got quite a bit of money to make before you get that backpack.
yeah, so Pierre's not even open today because it's Wednesday, so that's great.
Can you sell
Look
fish?
at Yes. You can sell them to Willie or you can put them in the crate. So let's do a little fishing since there's really nothing to do at all until 9 o'clock when we can go and harass all of our neighbors. So, new year, we're going fishing. So, this is how it works. You click, as you hold the mouse button down, it puts the little the green thing up. When you let go, it drops. You kind of have to tap it to keep it in space. So, the first fish we catch is a smallmouth bass.
The fishing system here is almost very similar to the one in Trails of Cold Steel.
So, I've never played that one. I know that you're probably going to start playing that one or sometime soon, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
Well, the fishing system in it essentially is very similar. You hit it, and then you gotta.
Yeah, and if you don't get it in the little section next to it goes all the way down, you lose the fish. So we lost that fish. We're not skilled enough yet to catch that fish.
Okay.
Also notice when it rains, you can also sit in this bench. When it rains, you don't really get any music. It's just kind of a gloomy type day. What were you asking?
Do the quality of the fish get better when you get better rod and reels?
So here's everything you can get from Clint, and I'll answer the fish question in a second once we kind of go through here. So let's open that geode that we had. And we got a bunch of stones, so that's kind of nice. So this is kind of the shop. You can buy different ores that you can also find in the mine.
Okay.
So we'll also talk to him and give him a daffodil. He seemed okay with it. All right, so the fish, if you can keep the little green thing on it, you can also look around the houses and just have different things that have different things like as anvils, quality iridium. There's different things here. And that's pretty much all there is to do in here for now. So the fish, you can also look in his trash can, which I don't know why you would. The fish, if you can keep the little green box on the fish, the quality of the fish will go up.
Can you buy different rod and reels, though?
Yes.
Do they help?
Some do. So this is what we dropped yesterday. It's a field snack, so that's kind of nice. So if you're not enough friends with somebody, you can't enter their room. Once you get 3 hearts, you can basically go wherever. So this is Haley and Emily's house, and their refrigerator has a bunch of cupcakes, and the stove smells like fresh cupcakes. So apparently the blonde Ditz has a little bit of a cooking habit that she likes to do.
Guess you could raid her fridge then.
Bring her what?
Raid her fridge.
Oh yeah. So let's come see the doctor, Dr. Harvey. Harvey is one of the oldest marryable characters in the game. Probably don't want to stick your hand in a trash can with a bunch of needles in it. That's how you get hepatitis.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah, probably a bad idea.
The Fonz knows a thing or two about hepatitis. Hi, the A Fonz. That is literally going to be the entire running joke. So this is what you can buy from the doctor, and it is kind of expensive.
And that's why I very well intend on putting the Happy Days theme song somewhere in there.
Oh, happy days.
I mean, it's kind of fitting for the mood of the game, you know? It's all happy days.
A little bit. Until you have a depressing day, which there are a few of those here and there.
Yeah.
You could also do the I wear my sunglasses at night because Homeboy's just sitting here wearing sunglasses in the middle of the dark
Rainstorm?
rain. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that would be a good song, too.
So what do we catch? Another smallmouth bass. See if we can fill up our inventory with fish. Sometimes you have to wait. This is a really good way to pass by time if you don't really have anything to do in the game.
Yeah. So a great way to spend rainy days.
Oh, yeah. And what's neat, too, is at different times, different fish will bite. So there will be certain fish that you can only catch when it rains. There's also certain fish you can only catch in winter or summer. Oh, we lost that one. That's not fun. So screw that. I'm tired of fishing at this point. Oh, look, there's Sebastian. So let's see what Homeboy's up to in the rain going to the beach.
Wow, the characters actually move between maps. That's something different.
Yeah, they do. And if you unlock different map areas, the characters will actually go to the different locations there as well.
Nice.
So let's come see Willie. So right there, there's a training rod, which it's a lot easier to use than the other rods, but can only catch basic fish.
By the way, that sounded so wrong.
What?
Let's go see Willie.
So you can sell the things to Willie directly. We'll buy the training rod because I think that's going to make fishing a little bit easier. So if you don't like how small the area is, so we'll use it right here and see if we can catch something, and I'll show you the different size in the bar. If you remember, the bamboo bar had a very small bar, though it's a better fishing rod.
Okay.
The training rod, though, is good if you want to try to get the hang of fishing in the game.
In other words,
yeah, so look at how big the
fishing-
bar is now.
Makes fishing a heck of a lot easier.
A little bit. Until you can get an even better reel that you can put bait on later on once you increase your fishing, that you can make that even larger.
And of course, you can't catch very quality. It seems like you can't really catch quality fish on the training rod.
No, you're going to get just a basic fish.
You just got a sardine.
That's a basic fish. So, being as it's the new year, we have Fonz over here. He's not New Year, New Me. Don't lie to yourself. You know there is no New Year, New Me. We all know that all these resolutions y'all made are just going to be done in like 2 weeks. So let's come back in here and sell these fish.
Pretty much. I mean, most of the time you make a New Year's resolution, you know, unless it's something, I think people should probably stick to something a little bit more simple for their New Year's resolution, you know? Like small goals rather than the big ones, you know?
I haven't made a New Year's resolution in like 10 years.
I mean...
But then again, I'm also fairly content with life. Oh, look, there's Emily and Haley. You want to piss off a girl? Give her something like trash. She doesn't like the thing that they threw away. Makes sense. There's a reason it was in the trash.
Be great if you could collect a roll of toilet paper and give it as a gift.
Look, in the modern era, that's a really great gift.
I mean, I have to wonder if people were thinking, if nothing else, we could wipe our ass.
So if you look, Sunday is Lewis's birthday, so we'll have to see if we can find something that we can give Lewis on his birthday.
Okay.
Giving gifts on somebody's birthday, it kind of helps your friendship here and there. Unless you give them something they don't like, then it kind of doesn't do anything at all.
I was about to ask, does it make it worse? Can your friendships go down with certain people?
Yes. If you break up with somebody that you're dating,
Uh-huh.
you will lose hearts.
Okay.
And you'll have to kind of re-initiate to go forward.
Now,
And if you...
Now, I don't feel like, spoiling too much, but there is something I'm slightly curious about, and I'm going to be very vague about it due to that. You have said that there is another, NPC that likes one of the marryable women in the game.
Yes.
If you marry that specific woman, does your relationship with that person, the person that liked them, go down?
No, but there's a point where that person will be like, well, you win. Take care of her.
Ah.
And she just looks at him like, what's happening right now?
Okay.
Because this particular male character is very much an introvert and doesn't do a whole lot of talking.
Mm-hmm.
So it ends up... So the girl doesn't even know that he likes her.
Right. Okay.
I'm sure through our life experience, we know how that ends.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know how that ends.
It is very weird seeing the Fawns just sit here and farm.
I mean, the Fonz was a mechanic, So, I mean, it's not like he's not used to manual labor.
True.
But farming, chopping down trees... Hey, I got an axe!
Henry Winkler would be so proud right now.
What, by my Fonzie impression?
No, by the fact that the Fonz is out in the woods.
He wouldn't quite be proud of the fact that the Fonz kept his fish, though.
Kept his what?
Kept his fish. Apparently, Henry Winkler is one of those fishermen that actually just throws back whatever he catches.
Oh, so he's a sissy.
Pretty much, yeah. He is nothing like his character, let's just say.
Also, here's something neat. If you hit this tree, the hit points add up until the tree falls. So what we'll do is we'll keep an eye on what's going on here because this will open up next month.
Okay.
Let's go see Linus. Hey, Linus, where's Lucy? That guy, he's still there working. That should hopefully clear up soon, and we can get to the other side of that little...
And you'll never get to meet that guy.
Nope. Once he clears up those boulders, he is gone forever.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
I mean, he could be an interesting character, named Eugene.
No, that's George.
Or Bill.
It's George.
Okay, Bill isn't as interesting as
So like the large tree stumps, you also have to upgrade the pickaxe before you can get rid of these large rocks on your farm as well.
Okay.
So there's an acorn. If you leave it planted, it will turn into an oak tree.
You did it wrong. It's supposed to be not a...
You know what I mean. So we're gonna dump the bamboo rod for now. We don't really need it a whole lot. You can also fish in the ponds and whatnot on the farm.
Okay.
Though most of the time you may just get garbage.
Is there any garbage worth selling in the game?
Garbage is worth nothing, but you can eventually get a machine that recycles the garbage into valuable items. And I'll show that. We'll sell this piece of garbage, and when we go to sleep, we'll look and see how much it's worth. So we have a little bit left of energy, so let's go ahead and cut down a few more of the trees that are in the way.
Okay.
As in a few more, I mean, this is the last tree we're going to cut down. But now we only have 9 energy left, so we'll try to get rid of some small things. So we have 3, so that's 1 more hit. So now we have 1 little sliver of energy left. So now we're sluggish. So tomorrow when we wake up, we're only going to have half energy.
So you did this on purpose?
As demonstration purpose, yes.
Yeah.
And also, when you become sluggish, you can no longer run. So if you make yourself sluggish somewhere on the other side of the map, you're going to fall asleep before you get home. So we also have that item there, the rusty spur, that we can bring to Gunther too. So we'll try to get that taken care of in another episode as well. So let's go ahead and end day 3, and we'll go to day 4 for the next week. So as you can see, trash is worth nothing. So we only made 5 gold on a maple seed.
That kind of sucks.
So with that, we'll go ahead and say pieces before he says yo.
Happy New Year's, everybody. Peace out. See you guys next time.